Hello students, once again welcome back to another video in the series of TCS PRA. In the last series we already discussed about what is JDBC, Java Database Connectivity. We did deep dive into it. If you still didn't watch my previous video on the JDBC for TCS PRA, so please do watch it. And in today's session we are going to complete questions on the servlet. What is servlet? What is do? What are the methods of servlet? We will complete each and every questions which can come in the TCS PRA, which is pre-release assessment, project readiness assessment. My bad. So without wasting any further time, let's directly start the video. I will use Hindi and English in this video, so stay with me and watch the video till end to understand concept of servlet. So the first question here is, what does a servlet in Java do? So basically, the work of servlet is to handle client request and generate dynamic content, which is option B, and it is the correct one. You can check out here. Second question is, which method is used to initialize a servlet? So there are some methods in the servlet lifecycle such as init, initialize, setup, but which one is used to initialize a servlet? So init method is used to initialize a servlet. Okay, moving ahead, which method is used to handle get request? So do get is used to handle get request. Next, which method is used to handle post request? Similarly, do post is used to handle the post request in a servlet. Then which method is to destroy a servlet? Means once you are done with the use of servlet, you can destroy it, terminate it using the restore method. Moving ahead, which of the following method is used to read data from data sent via post? Okay, suppose you are sending data through a post, then which of these method will help you to read data from it? So basically, there is a method known as get parameter, which helps you to read data from which sent via post. Okay. Then seventh question is, what is the use of HTTP servlet response send redirect message? As the name suggest redirect means it is redirecting. Okay, so the work of it is to redirect the client to another URL. Option B is correct here. Then which of the following is not a valid HTTP method? Get, post, delete, fetch. So get, post, delete, all of these are valid. Only the fetch one is invalid HTTP method. So D option is correct. Then how can a servlet share data between requests for the same server? So servlet uses cookies on the client side to share data between the two requests. Option B is correct. Then question number 10th, what is the default scope of a servlet attribute? Request, session, application, page. What is the default scope? It can be session, I think. Okay. Sorry, it is request. Okay, it is request. So default scope of a servlet attribute is request. Option A is correct here. Okay, moving ahead, question number 11th, which interface provides the method to access servlet context? Okay, there are some methods which provide you access to the servlet context, and a method is known as servlet context method itself. So option C is correct here. Then question number 12th, how does a servlet filter work? Okay, there is a filter in servlet. So how does it work? It's actually filter both the upcoming request as well as the outgoing response. So it can filter both the request as well as response. So option C is correct in this case. Moving ahead, question number 13. Which of the following is not a valid servlet lifecycle method? Okay, I already told you there is a lifecycle of servlet which is init, service, destroy is a part, but start is not a lifecycle method. So option C is correct in this case. Moving ahead, what is the purpose of request dispatcher? So there is a method known as request dispatcher forward. The work of it is actually to forward a request from one servlet to another within the same server, which says option B. So B is the correct one, which explains about the work of dispatcher forward. What is the purpose of session dot invalidate? So basically it is used to actually terminate the session. Okay, invalidate and terminate the current session. Option C is correct in this case. Guys, I am sorry if my speed is too fast. You can basically adjust the speed in the playback. You can slow it down or increase it according to your comfortable. Okay. So now question number 16th is, which of the following is not a method of HTTP servlet request interface? Get session, get cookies, get output stream, get parameter. So get output stream is no method. So option C is odd one out. So it is the correct one. Moving at which of the following statements throughout servlet context? Okay, so servlet basically shared across entire web application. So B option is correct about the servlet context. Then question number 18th, which of the following is used to send binary data to the client in a servlet? So we basically use servlet output stream to send the binary data. So option C is correct here. Then what is the default timeout period for an HTTP session in a servlet? So there is a default timeout period which is half an hour, which means 30 minutes, option B. So it should be correct one, yeah. Then which method is used to set a session attribute? Similarly, as the name suggests, set attribute is the correct one. Then which method is used to read the body? Okay, so get body no, read request body no. So we need to use get input stream to read the body of an HTTP request. So option A is correct one. Then question number 22. Which of the following is used to pass initialization parameter? Okay, so we can use servlet config to pass initialization parameters here. So option A is correct one. You can also read the explanation here if you are finding any difficulty in the MCQs. However, you can just go through the questions only. You will understand the concept as well. Then question number 23. What does the term idempotent refer in the context of STT method? So idempotent means it can be safely repeated. We can safely repeat it without changing the outcome. That is known as idempotent. So option B is correct one. Okay, like item totem methods are get or put, so we can basically safely repeat them without changing the outcome. Then question 24, servlet annotation. Okay, what is the purpose of it? So the purpose of it is to map the URL. Okay, so option A is correct one. Question number 25. Suppose HTTP, which status code is sent when a servlet cannot find the requested request? So we know 404 not found, there is an error which will be sent if the servlet is unable to find the request. Okay, so option A is correct. Then question number 26. What is the primary role of a servlet filter? Basically, the role of filter is to filter the request, upcoming request as well as the response. So it is used to transform the request and response object. Option B is correct here. Okay, as you can see. Now question number 27, which is the last one. Which method is used to retrieve array of cookies as servlet? So we use get cookies method, okay, to retrieve an array of cookies. So option A is correct in this case. As you can see, we are done. So that's all about the servlet, guys. If you need any video for PRA, for any other topic, please do comment in the video. And if you still watch the complete video, please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching.